NBA Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum sat in the lounge of USA Basketball's team hotel in Paris, juggling a hectic schedule filled with meetings. The night before, he had witnessed the U.S. men's team defeat Serbia in a semifinal game and was set to attend the U.S. women's semifinal later that day. This snapshot exemplified Tatum's busy July-August agenda, which included nearly a month in France and a quick trip back to the United States for a GM meeting. Tatum's role as the leader of the NBA's international efforts has accustomed him to extensive travel as the league's global footprint expands. This Saturday, the Washington Wizards will play the Miami Heat in Mexico City, marking the 33rd game played in the country. This follows a preseason matchup in Abu Dhabi between the Boston Celtics and Denver Nuggets, and ahead of two scheduled January games in Paris, featuring the San Antonio Spurs and the Indiana Pacers. On opening night, the NBA matched a league high with 125 international players from a record-tying 43 countries. Victor Wembanyama, the #1 pick in the 2023 draft, is among them, as are fellow Frenchmen Zachary Rissacher and Alex Sarr, the top 2 picks in the 2024 draft. The last 6 MVPs, Nikola Jokic 3 times, Giannis Antetokounmpo twice, and Joel Embiid, were all born outside the U.S. Grassroots initiatives like Basketball Without Borders are helping develop talent in African nations, as evidenced by South Sudan's solid Olympic performance. Tatum highlighted the NBA's interest in establishing a financial stake in European basketball events, including the EuroLeague, to maximize revenue and exposure. He emphasized a collaborative approach with FIBA to grow the sport globally, discussing new competitions and structures that could meaningfully engage fans. Tatum also addressed the growing talent in Africa, citing a 3-pronged strategy focused on grassroots development. He recounted the story of Kamon Maluach, a young player who joined the NBA Academy at 14 and is now projected to be a lottery pick. This investment in infrastructure and training helps create clear pathways for young players aspiring to go pro in basketball. With the surge of international players, Tatum reassured that the NBA remains committed to developing American talent. He mentioned the importance of investing in youth programs domestically in conjunction with initiatives like the Junior NBA to ensure a steady influx of American stars like Anthony Edwards and Jason Tatum. Regarding the WNBA's growth, Tatum shared ambitious plans to expand its international presence. Investments in women's basketball are equally significant, with initiatives like the Basketball Without Borders Women's Camp. The WNBA has already made strides with an expansion team in Toronto and is exploring further international opportunities, including potential games in Europe, the Middle East, highlighting the growing love for basketball in France. Tatum noted that interest in the sport is rising, as reflected in various metrics. Due to the demand, the NBA plans to continue playing games and hosting events in France, while recognizing that basketball's growth spans other European nations. With a commitment to international expansion, the NBA is poised to cultivate its global audience and talent pool, ensuring that basketball's appeal reaches fans worldwide.